Hi Leo, welcome to part 2 of your video. Thank you for allowing me to take in that personal message from my son. I so appreciate it, and I so appreciate all your loving comments. Because it was such a personal reading, I did decide to go ahead and do another reading just for you, okay? So I did ask that it be for you. Okay, and not personal this time. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. Remember, this is Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and those just guided. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is an intuitive reading, so you want to let your intuition lead the way. You want to release the outcome. Just take a moment. Just calm your energy. Let's go. I think I'm going to take the top card. I have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, your first card. He is looking in the past, so that's good. And let's see what he's here for. You know, Nine of Wands to me is about experience. I've done this before. I've been here before. Kind of like a deja vu. You know, I've trained for this my whole life. Well. Ten of Pentacles. Right off the bat, I feel like if you're someone who is, you know, embarking on a new adventure, you may be leaving home, you may be going to college, you may be taking your first job. I feel like something big, but I do feel like you're leaving home, and it does feel like you're doing it to go to learn, definitely to learn. It's funny, you may have had to pay for your own education, yet it feels like, you know, the Ten of Pentacles, like your family may have had the money, but maybe there's something here where they don't want you to leave your home or your town or your state, you know what I mean? So you may be traveling far, but it does feel like an adventure. They have the Nine of Swords, so yeah, it feels like someone's worrying over you. 2 nines with a 10 in between. Let me just resituate myself. So that'd be 28, 8, 9, 10, 1. Comes back to you again. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to try to get our cards out, and then we'll go over it. We have the Four of Wands. I have to say, this has been coming up so much this month. This is a beautiful card. This is beautiful energy. This is definitely love. 2 people. 2 people in love. 2 people who want a commitment. Probably are making that ultimate commitment. I love this card. This, to me, is soulmate energy. I have the Empress. Beautiful. look at that. I have the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever, you know, I feel like in the beginning it was talking about someone going off to school. And I still feel that. But I can see other scenarios coming into play now. It's funny. I have the Nine of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles below that. So some of you could really be worrying about a creative project, a business. Things may have slowed down, but they'll definitely pick back up. You have a lot of abundance so far. So I'm really worried about this. Perhaps you're worried about starting a business, switching careers. And with the Four of Wands here, I'm wondering if some of you, you know, are very independent. Well, of course you're independent. You're Leo. You know, but this can be living a very independent life, right? But we got the Four of Wands coming up. So this can be the feeling of, oh, am I going to have to give this up? Because you have a passion for it. And I'm going to say no, you don't have to give it up unless you want to. I don't have any energy on the board where it looks like someone would want this. But, you know, you may be like in a spiritual-based business and it's a hard one to pull off when it relates to other people, right? I mean, I know I go through this myself, you know. Not that I'm embarrassed. I love, 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 and feel blessed for what I do. But let's face it, there's people out in the world who still don't understand spirituality, don't understand tarot, or even psychic downloads, you know. And that's okay. That's how I feel. It's like, that's okay. You know, I don't want you to take on my beliefs. But there is a worry of this. Now, we have 3 9s on the board, so keep your eyes open for triple 9s. You know, I don't see that very often. Triple 9s. It also makes me feel that things are turning. Things may be changing. Just because of the 9s. You know, preparing to do something that feels major. So let's dig a little deeper. Let's get 3 more cards. 4, 5, 6, 7. 16. So a 7 in the middle. I said 1 up here, right? Um, 18, 28. Yeah. So a 1, a 7, and I will shit if it's another 7 because I don't know if it was the first reading I did for Leo. Well, let's see. Let's see. But somebody got 177. Hello, lover. Card of Gemini. Major Arcana. So we have 2 major arcanas. We have the Empress and the Lovers. And by the way, the Lovers is falling right below the 4 of Wands. Hello. Bring this down a little bit for you. I have the Prince of Cups. And I have the 7 of Pentacles. And I have to tell you, this has come out, I feel, in every reading. Every reading. And I feel what it's really talking about is, I don't know, I should have looked it up, but I feel like there's either planetary aspects that are bringing abundance, right? But Seven of Pentacles is about your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your ideas, what you have planted within the universe, what you hope the universe, well, I shouldn't say hope, because these seeds of intention are definitely coming. And by the way, the Nine of Pentacles is right above it. So it feels very abundant to me. Now, we're looking at a reading, I can tell already, that has to deal with finances and love. So I have 6, I have 7, so it'd be 13. This is a 4. So 1, 7, 4. 4, 7, 1. 4, 7, 1. 1, 7, 4. Keep that in mind. And also triple nines. Keep that in mind. Okay. Let's look at this. So we have, let me bring this up a little bit. We have the Nine of Wands mirrored by the Nine of Swords. First thing I notice is the Nine of Wands has his back to, well, they have their backs to each other. Very different energies. You know, this can be going through, you know, sometimes this can, you can feel like you've been going through this your whole life. This Nine of Swords, this worry, right? Extreme worry. Just doesn't have to be extreme, but it feels that, excuse me, it feels that way within yourself. I feel like this is the two aspects of yourself talking. Because this is about experience. This is about, I have been here before, I have done this before. You know, deja vu or not, I have walked this walk. Just look at him. This is somebody who's ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for what comes next. I also feel like it's like he almost knows that he may have to go into that Ten of Wands, right? And maybe why that Ten of Wands would come is because of this. Because the Ten of Wands is really carrying other people's burdens. So think about that, because maybe that's what you're doing. Like you're carrying around other people's burdens that truly you can't do anything about. But listen. But it's getting in your head. This is an element of living in our head, right? Letting our thoughts overtake us. Boy, I know that energy. But I love that the Nine of Wands opened up your reading. I mean, I just want you to look at the difference. Because you are these people, right? This is always you in the tarot. Look at the difference. Nine of Wands, I understand my path. I understand the difficulties. I understand it all. Nothing really holds me back. The Nine of Swords, I don't understand this path. I don't know why I'm going through what I'm going through. And, you know, it's keeping me up at night. My mind is like a hamster wheel. I have to learn to quiet the mind. And what comes in between is the Ten of Pentacles. So we have to look at this at a couple different ways, right? So in the home, in the family, you know, this can relate to your immediate family. This can relate to people you call your family. there is something that you're worried about within this Ten of Pentacles. Yet the Nine of Wands is asking you just to stay focused, stay determined. The universe needs your strength right now. And I do have the Empress underneath that. So for some of you, you may be worried about your mom. You may be a mother and worried about your children. And I hate to put worry on the Empress because she's not really someone who would sit there and worry. She's quite the opposite. But she is attached to this home. You know, real quick, some of you may be starting a home-based business. And that may be where some of this worry is coming from. You know, some of you, there may be a few who are pregnant. And even the fact that perhaps, well, especially with the Nine of Pentacles next to it, you know, you could be pregnant or you could have children and not wanting to go back to work. Wanting to start something out of the home. And if that is the case, I would say definitely, because the Nine of Pentacles is about, really about successful self-employment. That's one of its main messages. Nine of Pentacles, I have experience. You know, that's good. You could be worried about that too. Do I have enough experience to pull this off? Do I have enough finances to pull this off? To live the way I want to live? And I'm not used to seeing this in your life, Leo, you know, because you are, you know, let's put it this way. Deep down, you're just like the rest of us. But you have a beautiful aura about you, a beautiful light about you. You know, you are the sign when, let's say you go to a party and Leo walks in that door. Well, the party just begun. You know, it's a really beautiful energy. But sometimes you can hold things within you. Almost like you don't want people to see that side of you. But it will come out in one way or another. So we got to remember that. This worry is going to show itself somehow. This could be migraines, depression, situational depression, or it could just be fear. You know, fear over this. I don't know, Leo. I feel like there are quite a few of you who are doing something within your home. And it seems to be based out of love. You know, you may be single, because I do have 2 nines, 3 nines, and each are alone. Well, the majority of them are alone, except for the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So I feel like in some way you're trying to improve your finances through your own creativity, especially with the Empress, giving birth to those epiphanies, right? And it just feels like then, if I can let go of this worry, I have to be honest, Leo, I don't really feel that this worry is anything more than fear over, will it work, will it not work? And this fear can be stemming from the past. You know, I often feel the Nine of Wands is, well, I mean, what the Nine of Wands is doing is they're able to look at their path. their previous path and understand what it's for, what the purpose was. What did I learn? Definitely gained a lot of strength. This can also be over a person too. And I have to say, this can also be fear over a performance. You know, if you act, let's say you do theater, you may land the perfect job, but you have to have faith in yourself. I do feel like a few of you are actors, and I do feel like you're receiving, you know, whether it's the theater, or am I starting small and building up? But I feel like you have experience for those who are in that field. You know, it can be like TV commercials. And I mean, why not just say films too? You know, and then for some of you, maybe you're writing a screenplay based on your life. Okay. And then the Ten of Pentacles in between. So Ten of Pentacles is a card of abundance. Usually a happy home. I like how they have, you know, the grandfather, the father, and the child. You know, it looks like 3 generations. You know, maybe again, a few of you are moving. Maybe you're moving your mother or your father into your home. You know, they may be getting up in age, and you're inviting them to live with you. I'm getting all kinds of scenarios. But the bottom line is, and you know, we'll clarify this a little deeper. It feels good. It feels like the worry really is unnecessary. Understandable, but unnecessary. If anything, that worry is coming from, I feel like, it's hard to say for a Leo, but a little bit of maybe your self-confidence. Just in this area, though. Okay, let's keep going. So then we have the Four of Wands, mirrored by the Nine of Pentacles. So in Nine of Pentacles, I'm independent. I make my own money. I live my own life. I live it the way I want to live it. This is about someone who works hard, has a goal, and maybe your goal is to get married. But you want your own foundation to be strong first. And I like that. But, you know, but I just want you to look at one energy. Have you become so independent that it's hard for anyone to break through the surface? Get to know the true you. Because with the Four of Wands here, it's going to happen. Now, we could say that you're leaving the Four of Wands, right? But that's not the way it is. Because in between, I have the beautiful Empress. And she's a grounded energy with fire in her belly. She brings ideas to life, stories to life. She's someone who understands that love must start within. And when it does, how I can nurture others through that. You know, I'm someone, or the Empress is someone who sets good examples. She doesn't just speak it, she walks it. I don't know, Leo, I feel like some of you are really creating a play or a movie. You may be like the screenwriter and then also acting in it yourself. Very creative energy for you. Very creative. Yet I do feel that who I'm reading for right now, I do feel that you're single. And what I love, what comes next after this Nine of Pentacles, is the Lovers. So here I am, independent, making my own money, you know, paying my own bills, doing what I want to do, when I want to do it. And then bam, the Lovers comes in. And I'm wondering, are you now, at this point, meeting someone? And, you know, the Lovers can be, it can be many different things. It can be a head over heart decision. But the one thing for sure is it's a bond. It is I feel, an instant chemistry. Good or bad? No, good. It starts good. Yeah, let's just keep it good, because I don't feel bad. So, here I am. Totally independent. And then someone's coming in that, listen, it's a soulmate. It's definitely a soulmate, because it's falling right below the Four of Wands. And it is mirrored by the Seven of Pentacles, which I find beautiful. It's like your world's opening up. You know, even if you are with someone, I feel even the energy turning there, like Leo finding their beautiful nurturing side. Seven of Pentacles, I feel like it was meant to be. It is meant to be. I've done this before. I may have planted these seeds of intention 100 years ago, 10 years ago, 1 year ago. It doesn't really matter the time period. What matters is they seem to be coming to the surface now. And which means meant to be. This is your seeds of intention. Nobody else's but yours. It's also 7, a very spiritual number. This tells us patience. Patience is a virtue. I had to trust in those seeds of intention and have patience around it. Perhaps you've been waiting for that really special connection. Baby, it's about to come. So what's in between that? Well, the love coming in. This person's certain that it's you they want. And this can be the other way around. This can be a water. I know, I don't really know if I gave you signs, but Can be a water sign, but this is someone who's coming in with an open heart. Someone who can easily express their emotions. And they want you. They want you, and I think you're going to want them too. So the Empress is connected to everything, right? She's connected to everything here. So if nothing else, she's advice for us to nurture ourselves and to nurture our ideas. She's a very creative energy. Very creative. She's also someone who is not afraid to move on these ideas. You know, for some of you, you could be having dreams that they could be trying to reach you, giving you epiphanies, but I don't feel like you're receiving it within here. You know, and I also see the energy of, you know, if you just had a baby, you may be having a lot of sleepless nights. But that comes with the territory, right? Okay, let's bring out the crystal vision. So, Tarot Illuminato. Look at 8 of Pentacles. Hard work pays off. This is mastering. Mastering whatever it is I want to do. This is doing it. This was on the top of the deck. So I feel this is more advice than where I've been, but it's showing when I put in the hard work. Look at the payoff. But Tarot Illuminato, and then Crystal Vision. And I know, I keep saying I'm going to get a new deck, and I am. I'm going to get a couple new decks, and I'm really anxious to do that because I want to unbox them on air, but I'm very picky. And I know you guys have given me some great decks to look at. You know, if you've created your own deck, and, you know, perhaps you sell it on, like, Etsy or something like that, let me know. You know, like, even send me an email with, you know, a few pictures or what. It is the pictures that grab me. Or the artwork, I should say. But anyway, I would love to look at them and possibly purchase them. And I just say possibly because I'll be honest, if I'm not drawn to cards, then I don't get them. And it doesn't mean that's an insult. I don't mean it as an insult. Like, no. It's just that we all are drawn to certain types of cards. Okay. All right, let's break this down. All right, let's start at the 9 of Wands. I have the Chariot. Beautiful. I almost feel like it's saying you can just go ahead and skip that 10 of Wands and go ahead and now move into whatever it is we're looking at. Chariot is a card of Cancer or Pisces. Chariot is about understanding our shadow and our light. learning how to live within both, like a happy medium. You know, it's not about getting rid of our shadow self. We can't. It's part of who we are. And there's times that we need it. It's also about the yin and the yang. You know, I kind of love it on the Nine of Wands because I always feel like history within the Nine of Wands. Well, maybe that's all we're supposed to know. You know, the Chariot's also about control. And by the way, it's control over our thoughts, too. You know, she's mastered her thoughts within the Chariot. Her thoughts don't control her. She controls her outcome. I have the Six of Swords, and I don't really know which one came first. But I have the Six of Swords, and then the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight. I was so sure about that, right? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. So, some of this is definitely about love. And sure, it can be with a Pisces or a Cancer. But I feel like what it's telling me more than anything is you're ready for a relationship. You're ready for a commitment. And I do mean that. Like, within you, you are ready. Six of Swords talks about our life getting better. Improving. Once we... It's not even about always letting go of the swords, but as we move forward, as we follow our intuition, these swords can fall away. I don't feel like these swords hold much merit, right? Because you're able to drop them. This could certainly be someone asking you, hey, Leah, you want to go on a date? Want to raise our level of commitment? You know, I don't know, because this is really just coming in. By the Chariot. Well, by the Knight of Wands, your own experience, your own life path. So it's quite beautiful. And I feel like it's came this way. This person may be bringing you a sense of enlightenment. Perhaps you thought, never going to go on a date. Never going to find the right person. Yes, you will. It's coming to you from both sides. And let's not forget, we have the Lovers down here. And the Nine of Wands. I feel like they belong in the same reading. I think you're going to meet someone who's going to give you a feeling that you have been with them. Well, I don't know if been with them, but a sense of, I know you. Your energy comforts me. And vice versa. And it does look like they're coming into you, Leo. And by the way, I know I keep saying Leo, but if you're intuitively guided, just put yourself as a Leo unless you're cross-watching for a Leo. Okay, Let's look at this 10 of Pentacles. I'm kind of interested in that. Look at that, the 5 of Pentacles. Well, I mean, you know, some of you are worried about leaving the home. You know, you may not have the luxury that you did living at home. And I feel that that's for those who are moving away. You know, again, you're moving away from your family. You don't have to live in the same home, by the way, but you're very close. I got the Tower. I feel like you got a little bit of bad news. I don't know. 2 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Wow, so some of you are moving away. Well, you may be getting a divorce here. But it does feel like you're moving away from someone. This Tower happening. You know, that's a sudden action. Well, and then I have the Hierophant too. So, you know, I can't deny this, that this looks like you are leaving a partner leaving you, but I feel it's more you because it's coming from your own desire. So you may be leaving this and entering or embarking on this. I just want to look at the Tower and the 2 of Cups. Tower and the 2 of Cups alone. Look at that. 5 of Cups. It's the energy of crying over spilt milk. Of not seeing the possibilities that are out there. You know, I can live in a limited mind. But you're not supposed to. So perhaps this Tower has already happened. And I'm noticing how she is alone within the 10 of Pentacles here. The good news about that is she is still in the 10 of Pentacles. She, he. So, for some of you, this can be a relationship. Maybe you do get to keep the house. Yet it can't be easy. It doesn't feel easy at this moment. Definitely feels like an ending. However, Leo, I feel in your heart of hearts, it is what you want. You know, with the 5 of Pentacles up here over that 10, this can be that energy of, I am not feeling fulfilled within this 10 of Pentacles. It may have started with this beautiful 10 of Pentacles, but it has slowly gone down. You know, it has lost its luster. Something could have happened within this Tower. You know, it's a very sudden, feels destructive. It feels destructive, but it doesn't mean it's destructive. It's universal energy moving you from one to the next, one chapter to the next chapter. Yet it's still based from your own desire. And, yeah, it definitely looks like someone leaving a marriage or a very committed relationship. But I feel like, you know, with all these 10s, it feels like you're living with this person, whether married or not, even though the Hierophant came out. And for some of you, it could be a Taurus. You may be leaving a Taurus. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't love that, to be honest. However, life is not always roses and wine, right? All right, let's look at this Nine of Swords. Look at that. Look at that. Hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I'm wondering if your person or the person you were just with, they may have left you for someone else. You may have left them, but the worry is within you. Maybe you feel like you'll never have, right? Because you're leaving a situation that you once put all your faith in. And perhaps you thought the person you were with was your soulmate, even a twin flame. And you're starting to realize, no. Could have been soulmate, could have been karmic. But I feel like the lovers is coming out. You know, I gotta say Gemini. You know, it could be a Gemini you're leaving or a Gemini leaving you. But I feel this is even more than that. I feel this is about what type of love you prayed for. What type of love you want. And what type of love you thought you had. Now, on the flip side of that, I want to tell you, because I know that someone's coming in who really is a soulmate or a twin flame. So I know this Nine of Swords will go away. Unfortunately, it feels like, you know, you've gone through a little bit of hell here. But things are turning. Things are turning. Let's take another one on that. I have the King of Wands. This, of course, can be yourself, another Leo, Aries, or Sag. I have the Five of Swords. I have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I have the Seven of Cups. King of Swords showing up like this, I feel like the King is bringing you some type of truth. You know, you are in between the Lovers and the Five of Swords. So it can be you who is leaving someone. And, you know, you may not have heard the greatest news. This person can certainly be, well, not as faithful as you thought. I'm not saying that they cheated, but they definitely flirted. And, you know, I don't know. If you're coupled up with a Leo, you don't flirt when you're with them, right? You can flirt with them because of a lot of pride. But the truth is coming back to you. And why am I saying back? Back to you. Temperance. You know, certainly someone could be out partying a lot. I don't even know if it matters, to be honest. You know, I'm not sure if it really matters why the breakup happens. Because you are going to be moving on, but you don't feel like it right now, right? Because we're in the Nine of Swords. But you will. You know, I mean, you're definitely going to find someone else because this is also about divine timing. Trusting in divine timing. Having patience with divine timing. Not always wanting it as soon, you know, expecting it as soon as we want it. Sometimes we are just not ready. Or the other person is not ready. So this is about divine timing. You know, it even has the energy of, for some of you, someone could be returning. And because I do have younger energy mixed with, let's say, mature versus immature is what I'm trying to say. You could be waiting for someone else to leave a relationship also. You know, if you're male involved with another male, this could be also like waiting for them to break, I almost feel like waiting, it's more about waiting for them to mature. It's kind of like you're waiting on them. It can be the other way around though. Someone could be waiting on you. You know, and it is about being more of a mature energy. Okay, well that's a little confusing to me, so we're going to keep going and see what else comes up to help us here. I feel like I need to leave this out because I don't feel like temperance is done yet. We're going to move on to, I think I'm going to go to the Empress. Since she's in the middle of the spread, let's look at her. I have the Moon. I don't know, Leo. I mean, you're getting Cancer and Pisces quite a bit. And you have Justice, card of Libra. But more than anything, I mean, you tell me, does this not look like the truth is coming out? The truth is being revealed. What was once hidden is rising to the surface. Why? Because it's now the correct time, the right time, the best time. Let's put it that way. And remember, this is universal. So, whatever it is, though, it's helping you greatly. You know, justice is about a sense of fairness. Justice is protection. And with justice showing over the moon, I just feel like, you know, what you didn't know, you're going to find out. And I feel like this is relating mainly to a partner coming, a person coming in your future. You know, justice brings us a sense of balance through truth, through justice, through fairness. I had the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Something is definitely ending, right? A time that's not so great, you know? So we went from the Nine of Swords, now we have the Ten of Swords with the Empress, and, you know, the Empress will try to balance that out. Justice is trying to balance that out for you, offering you beautiful potential for more passion in your life. This is energy to go forward. This can be a new relationship, right? So I let one go. Because, I mean, come on. And I'm understanding. Again, the truth may be that who I thought was my forever no longer is. But that's okay because, and I know I'm saying that's okay. For some of you, I know it's devastating. But for others, it's like with time, you will see that there is much more. Much more. Alright, now we're going to look at that Four of Wands. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I feel like you're in Malaysia. Like you're in Malaysia or you're, I love this, like, can I have this dance? Oh, I just love the energy of that card. Judgment, and so does your family. So, this person coming in, this person that, hello, I mean, we got the Lovers. I feel like, it's funny how I just said, you know, I feel like your family is agreeing with me. Like those who have gone before you. Probably even with their help. You know, it's almost like, here's the call. Here's the call to you. Call to Leo. We like them too. Perhaps they sent you this person. You know, they know who your twin flame is. You may not. They do. I often feel archangels in this card too. You know, like Archangel Michael. You know, a sense of protection. Well, I'm feeling many of them. And again, it's like for you, for your protection. for not just your protection, but for your higher good. You know, I just want to say, I feel like I don't feel like you're getting married right here, but I feel like down the road, if you're getting married, your family members want you to know, those who have gone before you, that they will be at that wedding. They will be front and center. I have the Four of Cups. I have the Death card of Scorpio. Hello, baby. Four of Wands on the Four of Wands. I mean, meant to happen. Meant to happen. And the Two of Pentacles. Very clear that for some of you, this energy of this type of love, right? Because this is a different type of love. This isn't like free will type of love. This is a higher type of calling. And I feel that what it's saying is, number one, you have your family's support behind you. Maybe not your family on earth, but a higher support. And I feel like what it's saying is something within your life right now. You know, something isn't feeling 100%. It could be better. But you know this. You know, I feel like it's the saying, it is within your own actions of not moving forward, hanging on to things, not things, but ideas. But I feel like the Death card, if it's not Scorpio for you, it's asking you to look at that. Like, look at your life right now. Are you satisfied? Because once you come to that conclusion, it feels like then it just moves you into a different style. You know, we have that Four of Wands again with the Two of Pentacles, which is a decision. So it feels like someone is going to be asking you, well, I already know that. Whether they're asking for your hand in marriage or they're asking you on the date, this feels like it's going to turn, well, I mean, come on, 2 4 of Pentacles. To me, that's forever energy. And the Two of Pentacles on that. So, you know, I always feel like this type of love comes in, this type of love comes in when we least expect it, when we are busy with other things. You know, we have a lot going on in our own lives. And then, bam, someone shows up. And yeah, it can be that simple, that quick. I mean, how else can it be? Unless you're falling in love with a friend. I definitely feel like she knows which way to go. But it is about consideration, right? Because now I have to fit this person into my life and I have to fit my life into theirs. And hello, I've been independent. Even if you were in a previous relationship, Leo, you're still independent. And maybe this person is going to require you to open up emotionally. And you may not be used to this energy. You know, it could be Scorpio for some of you because that's exactly what Scorpio would require from you. To open your heart. You know, you can be very passionate. You are a go-getter, no doubt. I would have to say of all the signs, you probably have the hardest of making a true commitment, of really letting someone, well, I mean, you and Virgo, but Virgo is your sister sign, your neighbor. This may require you to be able to do that, to go deep. I feel like if you enter in this relationship and you're not prepared to go deep, I don't know. I think you need to prepare. Not prepare, just be your authentic self. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide here. You know, sometimes, Leo, you feel like you're going to be judged if you go that deep. But that is not what's going to happen. And I do feel like the universe is almost requiring you to be able to give that emotion back. You're definitely going to be receiving it. And this is long-term commitment, if not forever and a day. You know, you're being celebrated above, through the veil. I always say above, but it's not really above. It's right with us. And, you know, they know what's going on in your life. And they're giving you the thumbs up. This may not have happened yet. Okay, for some of you, I don't feel like it's happened yet. Alright, let's keep going. I love that you got the Four of Wands again. On top of the Four of Wands. So, you know, that could be another reason why the Empress is front and center. Asking you to live from your heart center, right? Live from live authentically. Okay, let's look at the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I have to say, when I look at the Nine of Pentacles, I always feel like I'm either in India or I'm in China, I'm in Asia. A lot of history in the country. Baby, you have been planning this. You are built for whatever it is you want to do within this Nine of Pentacles. Whatever you are doing. This is about staying focused upon it. You know, again, you don't have to give up your independence, so to speak, to go into a relationship. So I feel like, you know, this is about determination, too. I know what I want, right? I know what I want here. So don't lose focus of your goals. Love, yes, you're going to have love. But you also need to think about the rest of your life and everything else. Listen, if you're a Leo, you need to be able to take care of yourself, right? That is an important requirement for yourself. I know that. And no, I'm not basing this just off my son. I'm basing this off of hundreds and hundreds of Leos I have read for. Okay. Well, let's see if anything else wants to come out with that. You know, and you know your own worth here. Within a Nine of Pentacles, you know your own worth. You know that you're great at what you do. You know, you just do. It's like you're meant to be doing what you're doing. Queen of Pentacles. I have the Three of Cups. And I have the beautiful Three of Wands. So, Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This here is about joy. Because this is about optimism. This is about going forward even if I can't see my whole path laid in front of me. Something's going to happen here. You have the Queen of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. And it's not about turning away from this. It's about staying focused with it. Yeah, you could be the Queen of Pentacles watching. You may be partner up with this person. You may have an offer to partner up. And through that partnership, it may free up more of your time. It may add a new element of excitement into your life. The only thing I would say with that, with the Queen of Pentacles, though, is check, because remember how I was talking about a screenplay? The theater, different things like that, commercials, TV. Check the small print. Check the details. But I feel like once you do that, go forth. Do it. Queen of Pentacles is usually, well, not always, but is someone who likes to be behind the scenes versus in front. This may be, I don't know, director. Someone who's directing you. But I feel like this is more partnership. And for some of you, it's about freeing up some of your time so you can have some fun. Not just fun, but live a balanced life. Not all work. I gotta have play. I gotta have love. Okay. Let's go to the Lovers. Well, that did not take long. So the Unknown card. Beautiful Ace of Pentacles. So this is opportunity coming. Seven of Swords. Five of Wands. Well, that goes with to me, it goes with the Lovers. So I almost feel like when I see the Lovers and the Five of Wands together, for some of you, this could be twin flame energy. Because this is about mirroring each other. And then I have the Knight of Swords. This can, so it can be an air sign. I hate talking about signs. I feel like it interrupts the flow. And then I have to think. And I don't want to think. I just want to let things flow. So hopefully you guys are learning your signs. And it's okay if you don't, not that big of a deal. Okay. I have to say, I feel like for a few of you, this may be twin flame energy. It's like she's offering you a peek. She wants you to seek it, though. But she's definitely showing. I mean, I'm looking at the crystal ball and I'm looking at that pentacle. Both complete circles. Uninterrupted. Boy, I kind of feel like we're dealing with the twin flame. They could be an earth sign. But who cares? This is about the chance. This is about feeling truly grateful in one's life. I don't feel, this person may have come in, but I kind of feel like for some of you, they haven't yet. And this is what we need the crystal ball for, right? This is why the crystal ball came out. This could be an invitation to take time, like when you go to bed at night. Ask your angels to send you answers in your dreams. You know, I'm noticing, I often call her the shadow high priestess, showing us our shadow side. Inviting us to explore it. Maybe you're doing something with it. I don't know. But this is beautiful, falling on the Lovers. So we have the Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, which is energy of mirroring each other, good or bad, all, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like the Knight of Swords is bringing you in the truth. Bringing you in the truth. The only thing I want to say with the Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Swords is, I don't even know why, but I'm feeling like for a few of you, you may be tempted to go back, to go backwards. Now, even though this is a twin flame, right? So you've lived lives together. I don't mean that. I feel like you may I feel like there may be a small part of you that still has a pull back to someone. And somehow I feel like you got to let it go. It's like the only obstacle in the way. Perhaps you haven't cleared this energy. So it's rearing its ugly head again. And I don't mean that through the Seven of Swords, but I feel like the truth is coming in. And with this truth, and I feel like what you want to know is, who is this person? Is this person someone that I'm meant to be with? You're going to feel that. But if you've been through relationships where you've been hurt and put down, it is hard to trust again. Yet I feel like you'll know the difference. You'll feel the difference. I'm not quite done. I'm going to look a little bit deeper. You know, I feel like also, it's probably why I'm not getting any cards. I feel like some of you are, you know, right now you may be living in, you may be feeling that your life is non-emotional. You may be feeling that no one loves you for truly you. But that is going to change. I also feel with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands together, this is also about checking our own energy, putting ourselves in check. You know, is my fear of someone else not treating me right, could part of that be because I don't really know how to be in love? Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to act. It doesn't seem like it's worked out for me before. The universe is involved here. Remember that. So this isn't even about a free will choice. Oh, wow. Look at that. Ten of Cups. This is much, much deeper. Quite beautiful landing on the Lovers, right? So this is someone you go the distance with. This is someone you open up with and they open up with you. Leo, I love this for you. This is your person. And you them. Beautiful. So this offer coming in, right? This love that's coming in feels like it's going to move pretty quickly. I feel like sometimes we need to really take our time. And other times we can't help but move fast. But don't move too fast, because I don't want you to miss all the beauty and the excitement of going on those dates, falling in love. You may fall in love instantly, but it will continue to go deeper and deeper. And that's the only reason I say don't rush it. Or if you're leery about love, then give yourself a break by taking time. If there's a problem, if this isn't your twin, if this is not your soulmate, ask the universe to send you signs. They will. Absolutely. But you got to ask. But this is. Okay. Let's look at the Prince of Cups. 10 of Wands. So somehow this Prince of Cups comes in and perhaps moves you out of the 10 of Wands, or you move yourself out of it because of it. You know, it's telling me it's been a long, hard journey. I've waited a long time for this type of love. I have put the work in for myself. And it tells you it's coming. So a 10, again, is the end, right? It's the ending something. I have 3 of Pentacles. I often feel it's a spiritual card. It's like the universe doing their part. You know, it's like you're making these pentacles. You don't even know where they're coming from, but there they are. So you're just stacking them up. I also feel like this is talking about energy that's already in the atmosphere. It already exists. And the ability to feel it if you want. But you won't feel it through this. So that is one thing you got to look at and control. Doesn't mean, just do your best. Do your best. That's all you can do, is your best. And the Magician. Well, that is certainly a symbol that you're ready. This is a symbol that you got to trust in your own abilities. You got to trust in your own strength. You got to know it's there without doubt. It is. But this is about pulling yourself up, getting yourself moving, knowing that you have everything within you to live a truly beautiful life. Well, hello. So you've been preparing for this. This is what you want. This is what you've been wishing for. This is what they've been wishing for. And with the 9, you're about to enter the 10. It's telling me more and more that probably for the majority of you, it has not come in yet. But the energy has. Hello. The Emperor. Card of Aries. So if you're involved, or, if this has already come in for you and it's an Aries, congratulations. But I'm not going to limit it to Aries. This is someone I look up to versus down at. I feel like what this is saying, especially because you had the Nine of Wands twice, that this is someone that you've lived a past life with, probably more. And I feel like what this is saying is when you meet, you will feel that, or you will recognize that. There's something within that person, and also within you, where the two of you will recognize each other. It is the truth of the matter. You know, the ultimate for you. And it just feels like a time when you're going to be living your dream life. But for some of you, you're not there yet. You're on your way. Okay. Let's get the Seven of Pentacles. Because truly, it's where it all started, right? Your intentions. It's what's bringing everything forward. Their intentions. So let's look at it. Seven of Pentacles. Seven Pentacles. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm at a winery. Like the beautiful south of France, like at a winery. Maybe this is part of what you're going to be doing. Maybe some of you are going to be living in the south of France, making wine, growing the grapes. I mean, is that how you say it? Okay. And remember the Seven of Pentacles, its major lesson is patience. Patience. But I can tell you, it seems like every sign that there are blessings coming. And again, I don't know if it's due to planetary action. I don't know if it's just due to divine timing, but it's coming. Knight of Wands. Wow. That's beautiful. That's putting passion. That's putting drive back into your life. This could also talk about, you know, you may be traveling from where you're at. I had the Devil, card of Capricorn. I don't know. Be careful you're not drinking too much of that wine. You know, the Devil is a pull. Or the energy of the Devil card is about a pull to something or someone that doesn't feel healthy to us. Yet it's a hard connection to break. But she does. She does. I mean, that's the thing. She's got her back to Pan. It's back. Like her back is to him. So his seduction isn't working anymore. It's almost like, I've been there, done that. She's by the tree. She's got the wisdom. He is very little without her saying yes. What's he got left? Leo, I feel like this is really you. I feel like you're living a different way. Where people can't have that pull on you anymore. You know the difference, right? You will know the difference here because this is your soul calling. And this energy doesn't fit. So it's something I have to either look at, let go of. For some, it's, you know, it could certainly just be Capricorn. I I think of Saturn too. And, you know, how Saturn feels restrictive sometimes. Let's take one more in that. She just does, you know, she doesn't feel, to me, I'm not feeling like she is tempted at all. She even has that apple in her hand, right? She didn't take a bite. She's got the forbidden fruit. She's holding it. But that's it. I feel like this tree is her protection. So maybe it's saying the more grounded you are, the better you can, well, definitely maneuver through life. You can say no to these temptations. No to these things that feel like they're pulling you in. It feels like no longer. Also noticing how the tree, how it's twisted, right? That means strength. This tree holds wisdom, strength, and ability for you. Intertwined. Even intertwined. Look at the beautiful fruit it bears. Even now, you know, I'm sure this is talking about the forbidden fruit. But I feel like you have more control. I feel like this, they're losing. They're losing their control over you. Period. Whatever this is, whether it's a substance, a person, an experience, whatever it is, I feel like they are losing the battle. Not you. The energy of. Alright, one more. Okay, three more. Page of Swords. Man, you're ready for this. You are ready for this. Page brings truth. Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles again. It's crazy how you're getting the same cards in your clarifiers. And the Seven of Wands in between this is other people's ideas, other people's opinions. You know, I feel like especially now, don't take them on. Right? Because we have to choose. Like, we don't have to take this on. We don't have to defend ourselves. We can walk away. We can say, no, I don't want to defend myself. I don't have to defend myself. Right? Especially with the Prince of Swords here. Like, I know my truth. I know what I have planted. You can't tell me otherwise. This is like, go forth. Be strong. You have this. You have this. Okay. I'm going to bring out this deck. And I'm going to do final clarification. I'm going to do it across the board. Look at that. I feel like there's our cards. Let's look at what we have. Ace of Wands. Look at that. Six of Swords. King of Swords. the Chariot, and the Page of Cups. I'm telling you, love is in the air. Love is in the air. And look at that little Pisces like jumping out at you. This could be a Pisces for some of you. It's undeniable, right? It's undeniable. Chariot's looking right at this Page of Cups. Page of Cups does talk about self-love first, though. And just the way the Chariot's looking back, maybe that's what he's saying. Like, I'm ready whenever you're ready. You know, this is about believing in yourself. Knowing you deserve the best of the best. When you can love yourself truly, I'm telling you, love opens up. This is a beginning that is talking about your life only getting better and better. This is being able to move fluidly through your life, not resisting. King of Swords, again, air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have a lot of Gemini showing up. And by the way, Gemini, you're not Gemini. Leo, you've showed up in a few videos too. Well, of course you guys do. You know, I mean, of course you do, because you got to be with someone, another sign, right? This is integrity. This is living with integrity. And I feel like it's about both partners. Let me just see one more thing. So I got 6, 7. It's about being steady. Getting grounded. And being prepared to move forward when the opportunity arises. You don't have to. Remember that. You have a free will choice here. But if you want to go for this ride, you know, get ready. And, you know, I've noticed a lot of, I don't know, some of you could certainly be moving. So what do I have to look at? Look at this. I have the 10 of Swords again, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. So this could very simply be saying that I have to look at these energies. I have the ability to do it. You know, look at that. Even if we're in the 10 of Swords energy, we don't have to stay. We can reach back there and start to take those swords out of our back ourselves. We can certainly reach down to our legs and take those swords out. I feel like, Leo, what you're looking for is that feeling of wholeness. Doesn't always come easy, right? This is putting the work in towards yourself. So when this love and even opportunity shows up, you can jump on. And absolutely agree to this adventure. That's what it's going to be. That's what life is, an adventure. I have a lot of, not me, but a lot of you watching. There is a lot of creative energy out there. A lot. I feel, especially with the Empress smack middle of your read, that I need to learn to nurture myself, and I need to give birth to my creative ideas, period. The Empress never would sit on these epiphanies. She understands that these epiphanies are coming from a higher source. So look at this. I mean, I don't know, guys. I just feel like if you're true to yourself and you can let go of some of this worry and pull on your strength, it's like your finances and your love life are tremendous. But it all stemmed from you. Your seeds of intention. I don't care how long ago they've been planted, right? With the Nine of Wands, it could be lifetimes and lifetimes ago. But here they come. A little bit more patience for some. But it's coming. And I'm telling you, because this Seven of Pentacles has showed up, I swear, in every reading. It is time. You know, I feel like the universe needs us too. Needs nurturing energy. So maybe that's why it's coming in so strongly. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't know, Leo. Tell me what you think. And again, thank you for understanding about the first video. I really had no control, you know. And I have to tell you, that was a blessing to me. It was truly, truly a blessing. So I am not going to apologize for it. I can't. I was blessed. And so were some of you. I know I wasn't the only one who got a message through that. But isn't it great when we can open ourselves up like that? And by the way, it's coming from Leo. You know, we just have to let go of what we feel are earthly restrictions and open our mind to the real possibilities that wait for us. This is not a long life. It's just not a long life. If you're unsatisfied, change it. You have that ability. Go for it. You never know who you're going to meet along your path. You just might meet the love of your life. And they you. Leo, I love you. You know you hold a very, very special place in my heart. Again, thank you for the patience. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this other video or not, but I definitely felt called to do it. So these messages needed to come out. So enjoy. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for sharing the messages. Thank you for the donations during this difficult time. Thank you for the uplifting comments. You're pulling me through. And I love you guys. And, you know, you think, like I thought in my head, I'm the only one who lost someone. You know, that's what you feel at that moment. But what you learn is we all go through it. We need each other. As a community, we really need each other. We can help each other pull through anything. Anything. And I'm here for you, and I know you're here for me. So, how beautiful. Thank you, guys. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.